Title: I got home, but my wife had vanished. I checked her location and went there. My jaw dropped as I saw her on top of him. I set her up and left, but 3 years later she came to my porch claiming that I was still holding my keys when I realized the house was wrong. Too quiet. No shoes by the door, no light in the kitchen, no hum of her music pretending everything was normal. My phone buzzed. A habit, not suspicion, made me open her location. It pulsed 3 miles away, a condo I'd never been to. I drove like a man already late to his own funeral. I didn't knock, I didn't need to. The window was open, the curtains were careless, and there she was, my wife, on top of him, moving like she'd rehearsed the betrayal. I didn't scream, I didn't cry. I memorized the room, the watch on his wrist, the painting crooked on the wall. Then I left, quietly, like a man who had just been handed a map. We were 7 years deep, built on mornings and mortgages, on inside jokes and the soft lie of forever. She used to say I was steady, reliable. She meant predictable. I thought love was maintenance. Turns out she wanted fireworks lit by someone else's match. The signs were there. The new passwords, the sudden gym obsession, the way her laugh came home different. I told myself trust was strength. That night taught me trust is leverage if you know how to use it. I didn't confront her. I cooked dinner the next night, kissed her cheek, asked about her day, and while she talked, I planned. I became meticulous. Screenshots, timestamps, bank statements, GPS logs. I hired a forensic accountant and told him it was preventive. I met a lawyer and said I wanted to understand my options just in case. I installed cameras she'd never notice. I practiced patience like a religion. The man was a partner at a firm that advised my company. Conflict of interest, morals clause, reputation sensitive. He liked watches and discretion. I liked pressure points. I waited 6 months, 6 months of lies stacked neatly on top of each other. Then I moved. First, I shifted assets, legally, invisibly, into trusts she didn't understand and couldn't touch. Second, I leaked nothing. I let her feel safe. Third, I scheduled the reveal for a board dinner he couldn't miss and she insisted on attending. I didn't expose them with rage. I exposed them with documents, printed, labeled, timelines clean enough to teach a class. I slid the folder across the table when the dessert arrived, watched his face drain, watched hers fracture. No shouting, just the quiet click of consequences snapping into place. His firm dissolved his partnership within weeks. The morals clause did the rest. Her credit cards froze the same day she moved out. The house, mine. The accounts, mine. The narrative, also mine. Divorce was swift, surgical. She thought I'd miss her. I missed the idea of her. There's a difference. 3 years passed. I rebuilt without noise, traveled, promoted, slept well. Justice doesn't need an audience. Then she came back. It was raining. Of course it was. She stood on my porch like a ghost that forgot how mirrors work. Older, thinner, desperate in a way that smells like panic. She said my name like it still belonged to her, said she'd made mistakes, said he'd left her when the money vanished, said karma had been cruel. She claimed she was sick, that life had humbled her, that she needed help. I listened. I always listen. When she finished, I told her the truth, not the angry truth, the final one. I told her the trust she signed away funded a scholarship under my mother's name, that the condo she once loved was foreclosed last year, that the man she betrayed me with called twice begging for a reference I didn't give. I told her karma isn't cruel, it's precise. She cried. I didn't. I closed the door gently, like sealing an envelope already addressed. Some people think revenge is loud. It's not. It's patient. It's thorough. It's knowing when to leave the room and when to turn off the lights. I didn't ruin her life. I let her choices finish the job. And me, I slept like a man who finally put something heavy down.